Hey, what's up, gang? We're back in another video. In today's video, we're playing some more NBA 2K. Yes, it's true. I will be live streaming 2K. I will be live streaming 2K and Pressure on Roblox. Y'all probably heard of Pressure on Roblox. Yes, it is true. I'm live streaming both of those. Pressure will probably be next week. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But definitely next week. Ready or not, ever to play. Papa. I have those shoes, bro. Petito, baby.
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA.
Ready or not, on your bed.
Alongside Greg Anthony, we're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Alexander is out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Driving inside, and the shot is...
Bro, I'm getting...
What makes Dick...
Alright, bet.
You can't just play him as an outside shooter.
No, put that up. Green.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Yeah,
Alexander gets the bucket.
Start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
On the wing, Brown. Dick wide open. Misses the
Yeah, I'll show you how to shoot a corner three.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against New Orleans.
And that when they own the back,
Green.
most of the second chance opportunities
Don't do the celebration.
went to them.
Well, watching the film, I thought they did a great job playing with energy.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Brown. Here's Dick. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boston is on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter.
Foul and one.
The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw, no good. Recently,
Way bad free throw.
moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for RJ Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Just 5 to shoot. And they get it. Boston grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off. Had a clear advantage on the backcourt.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin spoke earlier with Darko Rajakovic. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Wide open, Grimmy.
Porzingis, a chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Dick. Scheming at 13. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Bet. Bet.
Floor spacer coming into the league with
Dream.
a three-point shot.
I can get a 3-2.
Point bomb.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Holiday against Brown. Castro Olynyk launches a three. 19. Bank shot, no good.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense on him.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. Where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Brown outside. Fighters from deep.
9, 8.
Rebound Boston. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
The kick out to Holiday, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And powering into the first week of the new year, here's a brand new look at the power rankings. Taking a look at Orlando, they're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
Checking out Boston, they just understand how good they really are. The biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Dick. Here's Abaji. Still scoreless. Back to Barrett. Will it go? It's rebounded by Porzingis.
That was a good look for the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
And the timeout by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Warriors. Pass to Barrett. Back to Mitchell. Here's Abaji. Barrett, wide open, he fires. Hits the jumper in space.
Showing improvement in that aspect of his game, but wants to get better firing off the catch.
Here's Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Alexander's got 21 in the game.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Barrett the pass to Mitchell. Over Holiday. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Boston leading by 14. Here's Alexander. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 24 points for T.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Brown outside. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alexander, covered by Mitchell. Alexander in the post. Covered by Mitchell. That one falls.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Brown. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Alexander. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And it's Brown that time on the assist from Olynyk.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Goes up on the wing. Alexander, no luck. Raptors trail by 17. Mitchell right side. Pass to Abaji. Poked loose and taken away by Brown. And Holiday has it in the corner. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Boston making a switch here. White's checked in. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. And now we're being joined by our 2K and Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have? And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
That was all ball, yeah, all ball. Come on, man.
Constituted the original.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Roden's checked in. And Grady Dick subbed in for Garrett Temple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Pass to Dick. Takes a 3. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Raptors. And moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And so it's the Boston Celtics Sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to...
Fast and Furious is crazy.
So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum in the front court alongside Horford. Derek White is out there with Alexander. And it's Kornet in at the center position. Alexander, chalk up 2 there. And that's now 33 points for T.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against New Orleans lit up the floor. He scored an amazing number of points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
From past the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Alexander. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Raptors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Alexander grabs the board. Celtics leading by 23. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Inside. Up and in on the layup. Alexander's got 38 points.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. Pass to Dick to stop the run. The rebound by the Celtics. Kornet's got 4 rebounds in this game. Yet another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Mitchell outside. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Good on the triple.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the Raptors call time here. Austin making some changes. Porzingis comes in for Luke Kornet.
2-second timeout. Yeah, you ain't getting no timeout, boy.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Back to Mitchell.
Oh.
Here's Temple. He's looking for Olynyk and finds him. Can they get it? It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Porzingis.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Alexander.
Oh, come on.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Yep.
Pass to Abaji. Great D that time from Tatum.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Toronto. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Temple now atop the key. Gets the front of the rim and out.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, come on!
You'd be taking a
Oh! Oh!
Seems like we see two
Okay,
men
okay, alright.
Mitchell finds a limit. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Temple. He's covered by Alexander. Pass to Boucher. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. And it's the Celtics ball. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Pass to Abaji. There's the drive, and that one is good. And the Celtics with possession here. Alexander in the post. He's against Olynyk. Here's Alexander. He's got 44. Horford with the screen on Olynyk. Here's Alexander.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Celtics.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has
Green.
been impressive.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Yeah.
Here's Temple.
Tyrese Halliburton.
Has yet to score. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul. And the Raptors with some changes. Checked in for
Damian
Temple.
Lillard.
And it's Brown in for
It's great.
Damian Mitchell. And the Celtics also making a change. Hauser's checked in. Onside, Barrett. And the Raptors miss again. Boston has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Porzingis passes to Alexander. Back to Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Pass to Alexander.
Oh, give that to Drew.
Back to Holiday. 5 on the clock. Lets it go.
Green.
And yep, another basket.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and can start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are.
Get him.
To halt the run, Boucher. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
This dude off the plate. Oh my God. Oh my God.
To the paint.
Oh my. Hello, man.
Again and again, they're
Oh,
dissecting
boy.
the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Barrett for 3. Alexander
Rebound.
grabs the board. Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers.
Now give that
To
down.
Horford.
Screen. Go give that down.
And Holiday has it in the corner. Here's Alexander.
No.
Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barrett.
Give me that.
Good on the baseline.
Oh my. Finally.
An effective mid-range.
Now give it up. Give it up.
Excels at finding opening in the defense and capitalize.
Oh my God. Oh my God! Oh my God!
From the wing.
Green.
Hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking the opposition. So as we conclude the first half, so far,
Hey,
fairly
everybody clap your hands.
one-sided. Boston on
Clap,
top, the
clap,
opening
clap.
out.
My hands.
Yeah. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
That was lit. That was a nice fadeaway.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright,
Yes.
can we wear sunglasses on the set?
And getting back
Yes.
to our current contest, very impressive first-half performance for the Boston Celtics.
When you can dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are winning.
Yes.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from team.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Brown out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Abaji into the power forward position. That's the five out there for the Raptors. Here's Dick. No good from outside.
Oh, wide open. Three. What? How was that bad shot? Oh, heck no.
Brown right side.
Yeah.
Here's the triple. Rebound Boston. And Greg, we were talking
Wide
Jaylen
open.
Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax signing for that
I said yes.
July.
Hey, I just met you. And this is crazy.
In NBA history.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Tatum. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 6.
Yeah, no hesitation, no overthinking it. Tatum just takes the shot.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Brown dishes to Barrett. Porzingis with the block. Here's Alexander. Dick defending. Alexander in the post. Dick defending. Alexander in the post. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside, Barrett. And it's blocked by Brown.
Great positioning and timing by Brown, using his athleticism to come away with the rebound.
And good, he hits it again.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it. Barrett against Brown. Barrett, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Alexander. It's hauled in by Brown. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dick passes to Brown. Shot to stop the run. Hands it from downtown. Abaji's got his second bucket of the night.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Traps in the tray.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Fires the 3. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists tonight.
I'm on the other side of the court. What are you talking about, defensive breakdown?
And he can't answer.
And I was out that shit. Oh my God, bro. I'm not guarding him. I'm not guarding Dick. He's gonna fall. I mean, that's his
It's
name.
hauled in by Porzingis.
I'm not guarding Grady.
Rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
No, come on, screen, bro, screen.
Here's Alexander.
Screen, let you mean it, bro. Thank you.
Alexander in the post. Takes it off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
For Toronto, they've gone all close to 3 of 9 on the field since halftime. You know, Stanley,
I had the foul! What are you talking about?
put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now.
Oh my God. One foul and I'm out the goddamn quarter. I'm out for...
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's the court for the Celtics. They've got Alexander, and it's Pritchard in at the point.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Olynyk. Good. It's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, he can really bully you in there. Olynyk is a top assignment close to the basket.
Celtics passing it around. Down low. Alexander in the post. And there's the whistle. And the NBA coach has made sure
This is rage bait.
sell their
Rage bait.
via draft picks in a trade.
This is rage bait. These rage bait fouls.
Good idea, because
I swear, bro.
all of us coaches, maybe even
I was
more than
getting out the
GMs,
paint.
but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
And we've seen that. You're right. A lot of examples.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And Pritchard pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. With the teardrop, and they pick up 2. Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Boucher with the ball. And here's Brown outside. Rebound Boston. Cornette's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Wide open.
Pass to Alexander.
Wide open.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good shot from outside.
Yeah, wide
There's
open.
No doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They just got executed.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. Pass to Tillman. Out to the right wing. Here's the 3.
Oh my God, I missed.
Alexander, no luck.
Don't fall for the rage bait.
Brown drives in.
Do not fall for the rage bait.
For Boston, they've gone 6 of 13, so just about 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star weekend?
Wow, Kevin, I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition among the players.
We see it every night in the NBA. That's what we all crave for, right? We want to see the biggest names against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to see the best players one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Here's Alexander. Tillman passes to Alexander. The tray
In his face.
connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And here is Brown. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Barrett. Here's Abaji. Good, nice job down low. The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 to the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47% from the arc. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night, channeling his inner Rondo right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Alexander, back in off the glass.
Just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And it's Barrett penetrating. Here's Dick. A three-pointer is right on target. Dick's got 10 points here in the second half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a golly win for the Celtics.
Wow. Standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for team.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Dick for the 3, rejected by Alexander. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
90.
From 3-point range.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Barrett finds Brown. Barrett setting a pick for Brown. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Well, I have to shoot it.
Alexander.
Dang it, miss.
And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Toronto now. And Barrett with the basket on the assist right there.
Moves like that will help Barrett become a more well-rounded threat. Nice ball control.
There's a good screen. Here's Alexander.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire lead for the offensive.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Dismissed. Alright. I don't know about streaming today. I guess maybe. I'm just gonna stream 2K though. That's it for today's video. I hope y'all enjoyed. And yeah, see you in the next one. Peace.